and welcome to this BuyBotPro video. I'm going to talk to you about the competition analysis feature. So first of all, it's worth mentioning that while I talk through it to start with, I'm going to have it toggled to all offers on the left hand side of this toggle here. You can see there are two options. I will go through the other option in a bit more detail at the end. So why do you need a competition analysis? So every business needs to know who their competition is and what they're going to be up against in order to determine, whether they can be successful. So it's really important when you're looking at products to see if they're a good deal and also see who your competition could potentially be if you do decide to sell that product. And the competition analysis is the best way to figure this out. So first of all, you'll see that all of the sellers here are ranked. So we've basically got the top 10 sellers. The next column along is the stock level. So the numbers in this column indicate the amount of stock that seller has. And then you'll notice that there are different colors. So grey is MF, green is FBA, this blue is MF Prime, and then you might also see orange, which is Amazon as well. And then you might have noticed that when I hover over, you can also see the name of the seller as well. Now, if you click on the box here, it will then open up that seller's storefront. Now, this is really useful for multiple reasons. So basically, that seller has chosen to sell the product that I was analysing originally. Now I can see everything that they are selling. So it's kind of like I'm going into their store, I'm seeing what other products they have on offer. So first off, I can use the quick look feature and I can scroll through and you'll see that the quick look feature is giving you key points about each product at a glance. So then I can decide whether I want to go ahead and analyse that in more detail. You'll notice that the manual sourcing accelerator has opened on the right hand side as well, and that these products correspond to the products in that seller's storefront. So I can use the manual sourcing accelerator to then go ahead and analyze these products as well. The other thing in the manual sourcing accelerator, you'll be able to see there's a tab here called store details. So if I click on that, basically what it's doing is then bringing up details about that seller. So I've got their rating, I've got their ASIN count, and then I've also got their top brands and their top categories. And I can click through to these as well and then go and see exactly what they're selling of that brand or selling within that category. So super, super useful. Coming back to the competition analysis, you'll see that the next box along, you have then got the price, you've then got the profit and the ROI for selling at that price as well. And then the last column is the reviews and the percentage of positive feedback, which is obviously really important because if you're considering selling a product, it's interesting to see the percentage of positive feedback. And you can also see in the amount of reviews that a seller has as well, how many products they might be selling and, big quantities or small quantities. Coming down, you've then got the total stock for the top 10 sellers. So that number is basically a total of all of the stock column here. And then at the bottom, you've also got the total of all sellers for how many prime sellers and how many MF sellers as well. Now, coming back to this toggle that I mentioned previously, you may only want to look at prime sellers. So you can toggle that there like that. And you'll see that some of the sellers that were on there previously, the MF ones have disappeared. And now I'm only looking at the merchant fulfilled prime and also the FBA prime as well. Because if that's you might want to only kind of compare like for like. So you can just toggle that to prime only and then you'll see those sellers, or you can look at all offers by toggling it again and the numbers will repopulate. So that is the competition analysis within BuyBotPro. Any questions, just drop an email to info@buybotpro.com. Thanks for watching and I'll see you soon.